House Republicans have issued a damning report accusing President Joe Biden of mismanaging the 2021 U.S. withdrawal from Afghanistan. They blamed the chaos, including the deaths of 13 U.S. service members and the Taliban's takeover, on Biden's administration, emphasizing that it prioritized appearances over the security of personnel on the ground. The report minimizes former President Donald Trump's role, despite his administration's 2020 agreement with the Taliban to withdraw U.S. forces. The Republican-led investigation, spearheaded by Texas Rep. Michael McCaul, highlighted that the Biden administration ignored crucial intelligence and failed to adequately prepare for the Taliban's rapid advance. Military and civilian leaders reportedly had their input restricted, with National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan making key decisions with limited consultation. This lack of planning led to the tragic scene at Kabul airport, where an ISIS-K suicide bomber killed 13 American soldiers and more than 150 Afghan civilians. In response, House Democrats, led by New York Rep. Gregory Meeks, released their own memo accusing Republicans of political maneuvering. They pointed out that the withdrawal process began under Trump's administration, which made irreversible troop reductions and forced the Afghan government to release 5,000 Taliban fighters. The Democrats argued that Biden's decision to follow through on the withdrawal was inevitable without escalating the war. They claimed that Republicans conveniently ignored the context and set conditions established by Trump. McCaul's report puts Vice President Kamala Harris, now the Democratic presidential nominee, in the spotlight, alleging she worked closely with Biden on the withdrawal. However, Democrats argue that this is a political tactic, as Harris is barely mentioned in the extensive committee interviews. Furthermore, the Democratic memo emphasized that the chaotic withdrawal could have been avoided with better execution, but did not provide alternative solutions. The debate over the withdrawal has been highly partisan. The GOP report condemns the Biden administration for ignoring the Doha Agreement's conditions, pleas from the Afghan government, and objections from NATO allies. They argue that the administration's actions led to Afghanistan becoming once again a sanctuary for terrorist groups like Al-Qaeda and ISIS-K. In contrast, the Democrats defend the decision to end the longest U.S. war, arguing it allowed America to focus on other international threats. The conflicting narratives from both parties highlight a deep division over who is to blame for the withdrawal's failures. Republicans accuse the Biden administration of moral negligence, while Democrats claim the GOP is using the issue to score political points during an election cycle. As the debate continues, it remains clear that both Trump and Biden administrations have shared responsibilities for the withdrawal's outcome, reflecting years of complex and flawed policy decisions.